So next is the pancreas, and it is located behind the stomach, and you can see the position of the pancreas, mentioning the other accessory pancreatic duct, the gallbladder, the common bile duct, the duodenum, and stomach, the positions of the pancreas. Now, it is involved in the production of insulin by the islet of the Langerhans, and this pancreas is covered by a thin layer of connective tissues. Uh, there are primary lobes, which are made up of many lobules, and these lobules are in turn made of pancreatic acini. In between acini, discrete heaps of cells called the islet of Langerhans are present, and these islet of Langerhans constitute only about 1 to 2% of the pancreatic tissue. So the two types of tissue. The main tissues are the alpha cells and the beta cells. The other cells also. There are alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells, and the F cells. So alpha cell is called A cell, and beta cell is called as B cell, and delta cell is D cells, and F cell is it is now regarding the percentage. It is almost about 20%. These alpha cells, the beta cell is about 60%. Alpha cells, it ranges from 10 to 15%, and F cell ranges from 5 to 10%. Now these alpha cells, they are acidophilic in nature, and their glucagon, it secretes the glucagon, and its position is in the peripheral side. And beta cells are basophilic in nature, it secretes the insulin. And delta cells, the secretion is known as the somatostatin, and there is glucagon and insulin's balance is the work that it does, this hormone somatostatin. Now it is a similar hormone by the hypothalamus, GHIH. Now this F cells helps in pancreatic polypeptide secretions and secretion of somatostatin from the D cells. Now alpha cells are destroyed by diazoxide phenytonin, and beta cells are destroyed by alloxan treatment. Now the insulin, the hormone secreted by insulin, the islet of Langerhans is insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin. Insulin is a polypeptide in nature, and that next is glucagon, and this glucagon, it stimulates the glyconeogenesis, that is formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate source, and it contributes to hyperglycemia. Now in liver, in the picture you have seen the hematocyte cells, the liver cells are there. These are called the hematocytes, and it stimulates glycogenolysis. Glycogenolysis means breakdown of the sugar. So the sugar level increases. Now it plays a major role in glucose homeostasis, means maintaining the balance of the glucose in the blood. So hepatocyte cell, it acts on the hepatocyte cell, uh, to form this for cellular glucose uptake, and the cellular glucose uptake that increases the increase in the cellular glucose uptake, and it acts on cells of adipose tissues. This hormone acts on the adipose tissues to increase the cellular glucose uptake. There is the cells of adipose tissues. Now, this is the rapid movement of glucose from blood to hepatocytes and adipocytes, which results in hypoglycemia, that is the decreased glucose level. Now, glucose here stimulates the glycogen. It is called glycogenesis, and a person suffering from prolonged hyperglycemia may lead to diabetes mellitus. So it is the loss of glucose through the urine. Now, formation of harmful substances known as the ketone bodies are also formed. Now, insulin therapy is given to diabetic patients. So, cycles of the islet of Langerhans. The islet of Langerhans, it secretes the insulin and the glucagon. This insulin reduces glycogenolysis in the liver, whereas glucagon increases glycogenolysis in liver. Now, increase the glucose absorption in muscle. This reduces glucose absorption in muscles. Next is insulin decreases the blood glucose, and glucagon increases the blood glucose. So this decrease and increase from both sides, from it balances, it glucose level is balanced. So let us see it once. It is very important how the glucose level is balanced by the islet of Langerhans. The islet of Langerhans produces two hormones, insulin and the glucagon. This insulin it reduces. It reduces glycogenolysis. It reduces. And here there is increase in the glucagon increases. This increased glucose absorption in muscles, insulin, and it reduces in glucagon, reduces glucose absorption and in muscles. So there is a decrease here. So thus here blood sugar level decreases. A total blood sugar level decrease, and there is an increase in the blood sugar level. Thus, overall, this glucose level is balanced. Now, glucagon is hyperglycemic in nature. It enhances glycogenolysis in liver, and it promotes gluconeogenesis. It lowers the calcium concentration in blood by renal elimination. No effect on muscle glycogen. On its hypersecretion, it causes diabetes mellitus. And somatostatin, or the GHH, it is secreted by the delta cells. Now it balances level of glucagon and insulin as per the requirement of the body.